Hello guys. For a fixed incident light ray, if the plane mirror is rotated by theta, how much does the reflected ray rotate? To answer this, we show the plane mirror as M1 and the incident ray as I and the reflected ray as R1. The normal line on this mirror is N1. And the rotated mirror is shown by M2. Theta is the angle of rotation, and the normal line also rotates as theta, we have shown here, and we show the new normal line as N2. Although I for unrotated and rotated mirrors remains the same, the reflected ray changes from R1 to R2. Now we want to know how much this angle is by rotating the mirror as theta. To find this angle between R1 and R2, the best starting point is to show the angle of incidence and reflection from the mirror before and after rotation. Before rotation, the angle of incidence is alpha, and since the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, therefore the angle between N1 and R1 is also alpha. This is for unrotated mirror or mirror M1. After rotation, the angle of incidence becomes the angle between I and N2. We show this as alpha, because this is alpha, plus theta, because the normal line has moved from N1 to N2 location. This angle of incidence for the rotated mirror is the same as angle of reflection between N2 and R2. That means this is also alpha plus theta. So the angle between R1 and R2, which is unknown, is called as X. And the angle between R2 and M1 is shown as gamma. Now we have everything to find X. By using two formula, we will be able to find X. The first formula can be found if we consider the 90 degrees between N1 and M1. This angle is 90 degrees. Starting from N1 is alpha plus X plus gamma. The sum of these three angles is 90 degrees. The second formula is for the rotated mirror, M2. The angle between N2 and M2, which is also 90 degrees. This one. So let's write the second equation for the rotated mirror. Starting from N2, we have alpha plus theta. And then we have gamma and then theta, because 90 degrees is up to M2. So let's write the second equation then. So alpha plus theta plus gamma plus theta. This equation. The main thing that we need to pay attention to is should appear in one of these two equations. So I don't use X in both equations. As you can see, X, which is unknown, appears in the first equation. Since the right side of these two equations is 90 degrees, then 1 is equal to 2. The left side of first equation is equal to the left side of the second equation, this expression. The only thing that we need to do is solve this equation for X. Here we have alpha in both sides, and also we have gamma. We can cancel them, and we are left with x and 2 theta. In other words, x is equal to 2 theta. If the plane mirror is rotated from M1 to M2 by angle theta, the reflected ray changes direction by 2 theta. Thanks for watching.